Oh, hey, welcome back. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Lose It a Lambo. My name is Curtis. You are on my journey of going from having lost pretty much everything in my life to owning a Lamborghini in only 5 years. Well, guys, it's been 5 years. Now, this video is long overdue. I know I've been away from YouTube for a bit, really crushing things and trying to get everything together and make it all come together for the big goal date, which was actually December 12th, 2021. And here's the thing. Did I make it? Did I reach my goal of having a Lamborghini only 5 years when starting from having lost pretty much everything? Did I make it? And well, the answer is well, here's the thing. See, I can afford a Lamborghini right now if I cashed in all my cryptos. So if I cashed in all my crypto, I would have enough for a big down payment on a Lamborghini. Plus, I'd have money aside for several payments coming up, so there wouldn't be any issues there. And I could. It would be extremely tight. It would be extremely tight to actually make that work. And I won't be. I won't be cashing out my crypto right now, especially with the way the world's going and with the way crypto's going and everything being a mess. The last thing I would do right now is buy a Lamborghini. I mean, I'm not even allowed to go into a liquor board store or go to a movie theater or go work out at the gym. So why would I tie all my money, that the one thing I can work with and the one thing I can manipulate and can grow on, why would I, wipe that out just to have this fancy car that's going to cost me a whole bunch of money while at the same time diminishing my money supply? So yeah, so this process has been a lot about growth and a lot about change and a lot about Atlas. Come here, up, up. You're so come here. You guys haven't seen Atlas in forever. Come here, buddy. Come here. You just shy? You gonna play shy for the camera? Atlas is such a sweetheart. Love my dog. Took him to the dog park yesterday. He loved that. He knows what those words mean. So, okay, you want to get down, buddy? Good boy. So yeah, it's been about growth and about learning. And one of the things I've definitely learned in this process is don't make a whole bunch of money and then spend it all, especially when you don't have anything, if you're leaving yourself with nothing left to continue to grow off of. So will I be buying a Lamborghini this month or whatever? No, I will not, because that would be ridiculous. I will be taking that money and continue to grow from it and trade and learn more about the crypto market and how that all works and how to grow my money, make my money work for me. So could I buy a Lamborghini right now? Yes. Yes, I can. I can buy a Lamborghini right now. Now, would it pretty much break me? Yes. Yes, it would. Yes, it would pretty much break me. But it is neat to know that it's possible. So I'm going to say that I definitely did not reach my goal. I did not buy a Lamborghini in 5 years when starting from nothing. But what I did do was grow a lot as a person and did change my life around by following the steps of self-made successful people, which is what this was all about, you guys. This was all about being able to change my life. If I could follow the steps of successful, and do those things, could I live the style of life that they live? And I've completely changed my life. I run 5 credit cards at any time, and each credit card is used for something different. And those build up my pillars of credit. And all my incomes, every penny is prearranged where it's going to go. And, everything's changed during this process. I've grown as an arm wrestler. I do a ton of that. I run a club now. I mean, I'm their coach. I run a team. And, some of these guys, it was like one of their first few tournaments, and they went there and brought home trophies for both arms, both guys. It's neat because not only am I growing through this process, but I'm allowed to help others grow, which is one of the best feelings. And I have a lot of growth to do yet, and a lot of changes to do, and a lot of things I still need to do consistently if I want to be at that higher level, at that what I consider a higher level, more successful level, where you're happy in life, you're happy financially, not just happy financially, but abundance. I'm looking for abundance. I'm not looking to just make it buy or have, enough to be able to buy fancy things, but then not do other things. And I want it all. I'm coming for it all. And I've come for it all since the very beginning. So this is far from the end. And if anything, I need to pick things up. I beat myself up the other day. I was like, I didn't make it. I let down the people that believed in me, and I let them down, and I let myself down, because a lot went into this. A lot went into this process, and making these videos takes time, and trying to push it on so many fronts. And, I find that if you push too hard on so many fronts, other fronts break down. You need to find a way to level your energy, and you need to find a way to be able to focus on kind of all things at once, as silly as that sounds, and not just have that zoomed in lens on one or two or three things. And I can't just stay there looking at myself like a failure because I didn't reach that end goal, because there's a lot of successes along the way. There's a lot of, what I've accomplished with that yard care business is unheard of. It's, taking on $5,000 jobs, $9,000 jobs, running a crew of, sometimes 5, 6 people over 2 different trucks, and buying a trailer and getting a new truck and all these things, and being able to buy a motorcycle again, just with a small fraction of profits from a job, and then being able to buy another one as an investment bike, which it looks like is actually going to my oldest son. So it won't be an investment for growth anymore, but it'll be an excellent learning opportunity for him. And it's something I'm really looking forward to doing with my boys, both my boys at some point, to be able to ride motorcycles with them. One way I'm looking at this whole process now is I need to up my game. That's it. I need to up my game, and I need to have my goal in sight, and I need to focus on it more at all times. I need to be consistent in these videos again. Being able to release these every week is tough. It's a lot of work. You're really seeing a video. There's editing involved, and shooting, and uploading and creating a thumbnail. It's a big process, but it's only work if I look at it like work. I started it as like a journal, like an online video journal of this process, and somewhere along the line I made it up to be this big pressure and this big workload that I was trying to take on top of everything else I've been going through, and it's just too much. It was just too much. So weekly videos I think are gonna have to come back. Loser to Lambo every Wednesday. I think that early wake up is gonna have to come back. It's gonna have to come back. Like that 5 a.m. wake up is gonna have to be a thing. And I've fought with this, and I've read books on it, and I fight it. And with my girlfriend working opposite shifts, it's nice to be able to stay up late and spend an hour or so with her, but then by then it's sometimes like midnight or so, and then what? It would be 5 hours sleep. Well, then I'm spinning my tires, right? Because my body doesn't have time to repair. My brain doesn't have time to rest and get the proper rest and everything it needs for everything to work right. So what's the answer? I don't know. But it is about upping the game, because I'm not near the level I want to be at. I'm not at that level. I'm not even close to that level. Have I accomplished a lot? Yes, I have. Paid off my debt. I bought a new truck. I've been able to, buy nice things for my family. I've been able to, be more at peace psychologically, because I don't have all these massive bills looming over me that I don't know how to pay. That's where I was at when this started. I had nothing. I had a negative bank account balance. I was in debt on 3 different credit cards for thousands of dollars. I barely had a yard care company. I had a truck, and I had couple pieces of equipment, and that was it. That was it, you guys. And now I have I've got tens of thousands of dollars worth of yard care equipment. Wow. That's just yard care. I have a lot of money in crypto. More money than I've ever had in my whole life. And it's been awesome because I've been able to get other people into crypto, and they've been learning and seeing success and seeing growth. And crypto's been a big part of this process. You know, I've seen growth mentally. I've seen growth physically. I can't even go to the gym right now, and I have guys on my team going and crushing other teams, beating top-notch guys. And these are guys that train under me, that when push comes to shove, I don't have a problem with them. No problem. But it's like to know that that's roughly where I'm at. Even though I can't compete now without testing, which I'm going to have to do right away here, is go get tested so I can go, you know, go get my vid tested so I can compete and finally show people what's up, how hard I've been training, how, you know, my passion for that sport, the sport is going to come through. And unfortunately, it's going to come through all over some people's arms. It's going to be bad news. So, yeah, you guys, you know, it's been an interesting 5 years. It's been ups and downs and relationships and jobs and job changes. And I've changed everything I hated about my life. Everything. I changed it all. And did it change because I got lucky? Did it change because, you know, something awesome just happened and I was just, you know, by chance? And no. Everything happened because I made it happen. Everything happened because I made it happen. I didn't have thousands of dollars to invest. I had $10 or I had $20 at the beginning, or I had $30. So, you know, I invested that. I invested the $10, the $20, the $30 until I could put in $1,000, till I could put in $500 and watch that multiply and snowball. And you know, I'm way healthier than I've been ever. I'm in excellent shape. Eat good. You know, I hated my job when this thing started. I was thankful I had a job, but I hated the job. And now I work a job I love. Why? Because I made it happen. I made sure I found a job I loved, and I work hard to keep it. You know, I wasn't happy with my relationship. I changed that. I found a relationship I was happy with. And, you know, I ran into some serious walls in my relationship and worked through them, learned to grow through that. And through that process, made us closer, you know, in the relationship. But it was tough. It was bad. It was bad, you guys. And we figured it out. And we learned to grow off each other. And it's been it's been a hell of a ride. It takes you to that deeper level where it's not just so easy to switch that person out. You find these new deeper connections that are tough to get without the hard work. You know, your big gains in the gym don't come without that extra bit of effort, that extra hard work. You know, Lose It a Lambo channel's back. It's back. I have to bring this back, and I have to bring back a video a week. I'm gonna try for every week, every Wednesday, new Lose It a Lambo video every Wednesday evening. The only thing holding me back from doing that is what? Me. I'm the only thing holding me back from doing anything. If you want something, go get it. Don't wait for it to find you. Don't wait for some magic sign. Just start with something. In crypto, I start with $10. Who cares? But I did. I started. You got to start. You want something, go start it. Start doing it. Don't wait. When you feel like doing something, do it. Because you might not feel like doing it later that night or even the next day or even the next few months. You might not feel like it. You know, go watch Mel Robbins stuff. You know, you have 5 seconds to act on any feeling, something that you want to do. If you want to do something, you have 5 seconds before your brain has a chance to autopilot to something else. Act on it. Gotta act on it. That's me. I knew I had to shoot a video for you guys, and I knew this was way overdue, and that made it even harder. And the more time that went by, the more pressure I felt. When really I just have to get here in front of the camera and talk to you guys. You know, talk to the ones that have followed me from the beginning. The ones that followed me when I had nothing. The ones that follow me, that when I started this journey, all of a sudden I had to have back surgery that left one of my legs and feet not working right. Right? You know, I have to be here. And it's interesting because I keep hearing from people, you know, about how, you know, a lot of my stuff is really inspiring. And it's interesting for me to hear that because I don't see myself as an inspiration. I see myself as a lesson of things of like what not to do, you know, more so than anything. But I mean, if I'm inspiring anybody out there, I mean, that's awesome. And I'm not going to be able to do that any better by being quiet and not posting and not sharing. Right? You know, I know. I'm sorry this video's been long. I'm going to have to edit the hell out of it. But, you know, thanks for coming back to a new episode of Lose It a Lambo. My name is Curtis. Thank you for joining my journey. I'm going from having lost pretty much everything in my life to being able to own a Lamborghini. Take care, you guys.